A long time ago, in a galaxy called the Milky Way, on a world called Earth, was a platform called YouTube, and it was a dark place. Billowing through its shadows were scams, fake therapists, and hypocrisy. But amidst the bile and the filth arose a single sound. But where did this giggle come from? Well, this lovable guy. His name is Primink, and today I want to learn about the aspects of his content that have allowed him to become one of the most beloved creators on the platform. And I think it's only fitting to start with his cute, lovable, twinkish personality.
Is pickle juice gay? Depends what kind of pickle you're talking about.
One of the greatest things about Primink has to be his voice. I mean, just listen to it.
Yeah, I'm talking to you, Bob, working your 9-to-5 job to feed your family of 4, taking a break only on Friday nights to watch.
It's amazing!
Nice beer in your hand.
But at the same time, if I had Primink's voice and I were just starting out, I'd probably hate it. Because this seems to be what happens to everyone. Science-wise, it's actually kind of cool learning why your voice sounds so different to you IRL versus in a recording. But the result is a lot of people feel really insecure and self-conscious about it. That it's too weak, or too low, or too high. But when we look around YouTube, we can find voices of all different kinds being incredibly successful.
I used to be really shy about my voice, so it's really nice to see so many supportive comments.
Wait, look at my goats! Can I do this?
So I watched the movie. I'm a movie review channel today. The first 10 minutes, it was great.
Because our insecurities are all in our head. And those insecurities and quirks become beloved by the fans. We don't love Primink in spite of these quirks, we love him because of them. But in an audiovisual medium, voice is only half the puzzle. This is where Primink gets really fun. We don't have facecam, but we do get an avatar. I like how Jungkook's head is just missing. You can see this use of avatars all over YouTube, whether it's Storytime, League, or just Primink doing his thing.
Well, Timmy, let me explain. As a professional Fortnite player,
having an avatar is incredibly useful. 1, because personality can be shown through its unique style and look. But 2, because it replaces facecam as that visual representation of the creator that the audience can attach to.
What's your problem with zigzagoons, dude?
But Primink's personality doesn't stop here. It's just starting. It's easy to forget that a lot of personality can be conveyed through editing style. And this avatar is just a small taste of the little Primink edits that I absolutely love. They're fairly basic and easy to do, but that's part of why they're so fun. Here are some things to look out for. First off, you'll see him playing around a lot with still images.
well, that was a bit sad. Better show some puppies to make up for it. Ah, that's better. You want to go for a hike in the woods? Guess what? That would be great footage for a vlog. What if you see a bear or something? Oh, koala bear.
I especially like when he does this with the little Timmy jokes.
So on my research to become the world's youngest cult leader.
He's planning something big, guys. Watch out. He just...
Timmy is such a clown.
But still images can lack energy, so sometimes he'll throw in some funny zooms to spice things up.
Guess what? It's aliens.
What's so great about these edits is that they're what he thinks is funny. It's easy as a YouTuber to try to make jokes that make everyone laugh. But really, the only person Primink needs to make laugh is himself. This way, even when a viewer doesn't find a joke funny, they'll still find it funny that Primink finds it funny.
Or maybe my grandma's on here, trying to summon Satan. Grandma, go knit a sweater, take your medication, and turn on some I Love Lucy, alright? I'll put you in a home. I don't want to do it, but I will.
And it's when we stop trying to please everyone else that we can truly be ourselves. Because although it might seem counterintuitive, another thing that can build personality is having unpopular opinions, like hating pineapple on pizza. You savages. This might sound weird, but think about it. There is nothing quirky about a yes man, but when Primink says Keemstar is daddy,
Don't get me wrong, he's toxic, but he's toxic in all the right places.
or tells us of his respect for Trisha,
I like her. I think she's pretty nifty. She's pretty cool.
that's interesting. And it's this love for often unliked people that becomes one of his strongest traits. Primink's made quite a name for himself calling out other YouTubers. But he's not doing the typical dogpile on the YouTuber everyone hates deal. Generally, he goes in the opposite direction, calling out YouTubers that need to be called out but haven't been yet. But despite going head-to-head with YouTube powerhouses, okay, maybe a tad hyperbolic, he's come out almost entirely unscathed, to the point that fans will turn on their favorite creators, eating them alive, while Primink will still sit with an overwhelming amount of support still behind him. This magical power starts with a simple concept: being reasonable.
So I realized in my head, I was like, oh, they must be friends, right? Yeah, they're just close friends protecting each other, which I understood. I didn't agree with it because defending a friend if you know they're doing something a bit gross is questionable, but I understood it. Defending a friend, I get it.
It's earth-shattering, I know. Instead of being angry or vitriolic, he'll often give people the benefit of the doubt, but he doesn't let them off the hook. Because he puts in the research.
The lawsuit was a lot. It was like 50 pages. I read all of it, but I'm just...
Me? I hate research. It's one of the things I'm really bad at. But for Primink, it just comes naturally. Any argument saying that he doesn't is absolutely laughable. In his Repzilla video, he even has an entire Google Drive of research available for viewers to check out. And for this video, look at what his goal is.
It's actually quite simple what I want to do with this video. I want to destroy Repzilla's persona.
See, Primink never attacks creators as people. He attacks things they do and aspects of them that he finds problematic. This distinction allows him to be incredibly harsh, while also incredibly fair. Because even as he calls these people out, he doesn't hate them. He's a lot like that parent who doesn't get angry when you get bad grades, just really, really disappointed.
I have no hard feelings for the people involved. I'm just really confused and disappointed.
Because just like your parents, he loves you very much.
I try to tell you guys every video that I love you guys, and I know it sounds really cheesy, but I genuinely do care about you guys, even the edgelords.
Because while it's always fun to have drama, it's actually a different kind of video that Primink enjoys making the most.
This is all fun, don't get me wrong, I love these topics, but at the same time, I like to mix in some more positive videos on my channel.
Whether it's an old man making memes,
I am SpongeBob.
a girl with the last name Fart,
Where are we right now? Look around.
or a burping girl. Ew. Primink just loves talking about the odd people on the fringes, the ones that others might look down on or skip past. And a lot of people like watching him talk about them. Because what's fascinating is that the ones most different to us are also the ones that feel the most similar. Because all of us know what it's like to feel different, weird, and alone. To feel like they don't matter. But they matter to Primink.
This girl is a true example of being who you are and not caring about what people think. Some people may think she's insane, but to a lot of people I think it's inspirational to see this girl who is doing what a lot of people wish they could do but are too afraid.
Because they are unabashedly themselves. And there's something really fucking cool about that. Sure, Primink knows how to play the game. He's got killer titles, Gucci editing, and when a thumbnail gets an especially juicy amount of views, you know he's gonna spam that silver. But while views are nice, that's not what he's about.
At the end of the day, if your goal is fame or money, you're not going to be happy. That's the hard truth.
Because this platform can be a scary place. And sometimes it's the people we respect the most that do the most damage.
He ended up DMing me, pretended to care about my feelings, and we talked about sensitive stuff for a couple hours. And once I felt comfortable with this person, they asked me to do something for them, and after I did it, I never heard from them again. They unfollowed me, they never talked to me, they vanished. So in my head, I got manipulated by one of YouTube's nicest people, and someone I actually looked up to. It's kind of scary.
The only way to be truly successful on this platform is not by raking in views, but by having fun and being proud of what you make. It can be slow, and it is always hard. But as long as Primink's here, even as the darkness swarms around us, we'll always know that there's a ray of hope just around the corner.
I'm so sorry.
This video has been brought to you by the like button. Please, I need the validation, please, for the love of God.
The movie got real bad real fast, but instead of turning it off, I sat through all 2 hours of it. For one, because I was too lazy to turn it off, and for two, because it was so bad that it actually became comical. At one point in the movie, Stan was on the phone with one of his alien children. He has 7 children from space. We'll get to that. They call him Starseed.